video, I'm going to be sharing with you a story of a dear friend of mine who's been dealing with blood sugar issues since she was 4 years old, issues with burning and sensations in her hands and feet. She says it feels like she's walking on a cactus. And she learned about redox, and some incredible things have happened. So I want to introduce you to Dina and let you hear all about what this has done for her. So Dina, thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, Danielle, anything for you. It's my pleasure.
Oh, well, I'm glad that you're here, and let's just dive in. So I always love hearing, how did ASEA find its way into your world?
Oh, well, through Jason, and Jay Matta from Spiritually Raw. He come in and he said, Dina, Jay has hair. And I was like, what are you talking about? So with Jay and his hair growing back and fuller and thick, we were like, this is incredible. So we decided to try. And then when we were in Las Vegas for the Truth Tour, we spent the day at the pool, and that Las Vegas sun, totally fried Jason, and lobster red. And all we really had was the Renew gel. And so we thought, well, we'll try it. And lo and behold, no more burning, no more stinging. And it literally went from like lobster red to tan. And then he didn't even peel. There was no peeling at all with, the sunburn. So after that happened, we were like, okay, let's go. This is just incredible.
And seeing is believing, right?
It really is believing. Yeah.
I watched Jay shift, like, when he said, wait a second, I can rub the gel on my head. And I was like, yes. He said, it's going to stimulate like more hair. I said, I can't make any promises, but it's going to allow for new cells to generate, and for older cells that weren't doing what they're supposed to be replaced by young ones. And incredible things happen. And the gel we're talking about is this Renew 28. They call it Renew 28 because typically in 28 days you see a shift. But if you're dealing with something that's over, sun exposure, sun damage, you're dealing with, something that nature's just gotten the best of you and your skin, rubbing this directly is like incredible. It's one of my favorites. I think it's instant gratification, or pretty close to instant gratification with it. So talk to everybody about some of the challenges that you've had and felt in your body with the issues that you've been dealing with since the age of 4, which is, just wild to think that something for so long has plagued you. But talk to us about that and how you've utilized the redox to help.
Well, so since the age of 4, I've had issues with my blood sugar. And, secondary to that, I've had some nerve pain in my hands and feet. And it feels like it's burning, kind of like I'm walking on a cactus.
Yeah.
And so these flare-ups that I get, it's pretty painful. And I don't take prescription pills or anything for it, which normally that's the protocol.
Right.
So I tried the gel, and that stuff works. It works. I mean, the burning, the pain, you're on your feet, you're using, and it works. And that's probably the biggest part that I'm just so extremely grateful for, because, when you deal with pain, and there's not too many therapies out there, modalities, I guess, that can, help with that. And you finally find something, and it's good. It's
yeah,
it's good for you. It's non-toxic. Right. So I'm just so grateful, extremely grateful for that benefit. Yeah.
Yeah. I always tell people, when you rub this 3 times within a 5-minute period on an area that's discomfort, right? Something that maybe just aches a little, doesn't feel good. Like you said, like a burning sensation, wherever that is in your body, do that. And then 10 minutes later, just check in with yourself. And, sometimes you don't even need the 10 minutes, but
you don't even need the 3 applications either, because there's times where I haven't needed to even go the 3 times,
It's remarkable. And I think, as you do it, right, it's not an analgesic, like this isn't numbing the area. like it's not like a biofreeze. It's like it's literally signaling the body to come
Mhm.
and deal with the damage in the area, to come and deal with whatever's off in the area, and letting the body do what the body's designed to do, right? This doesn't cure, heal,
Right.
treat, prevent anything. This just allows your cells to communicate so that your body can take care of what it needs to. And it's absolutely remarkable. The other thing that's remarkable is your skin. So talk to me about that, because I've kind of watched the evolution. You guys, you and Jason both, you've been drinking, doing the magic 8 ounces a day of the liquid, getting all the
Yeah.
benefits there. But you also started using the skincare. So talk to me about how you've taken such good care of your skin, because like I said, you don't look an age of, like, you told me you were 51 and I was like, no, you're not.
Got it from my mom and my dad. And thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I grew up on the West Coast, so and the sun 24/7, 365. So I was really proactive with taking care of my skin. So it's just been part of my repertoire
Yeah.
forever. And I was thrilled to death when I heard that ASEA had a skincare line. I mean, they have a plethora of products, and so I got this whole skincare line, the foaming wash, the toner, the serum, the moisturizer, and I'm addicted. I love it. It's great. And the little blue intensive.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
that that's like that literally is like my secret weapon. I love that stuff.
That
And
is, for those that don't know, the Renew 28, like the concentrated version of that, is this intensive serum. It's a little blue tube. It is my favorite as well.
yeah,
Yeah, talk about secret weapon. It's incredible. And then their whole skincare line, I've loved it as well. Like I used it for the first time. I took a before photo because I was like, no way that skincare can make a difference in like 24 hours. But let's see. So I took a picture and then did the skincare routine, took another picture, and it was like, oh, wow, like my skin was literally like glowing, and I could see a difference in the fine lines. Like I don't have any like deep wrinkles, thank goodness, not yet. Hopefully never can look like you when I'm 51.
oh, I have them. It just they're fine.
Exactly. I'll keep them fine. Uh,
Yes,
but yeah, that whole line is it's been amazing, and the clay masks too that they just
I
recently came
know
up with.
that clay mask. Whoa. I mean, when I first used it, I felt like, when you not ziplock, but like vacuum pack something and it sucks it. That's how I felt. Like my skin went and I was like, whoa. No,
Like a
it's a beautiful
facelift in a tube. It's like I was amazed, like absolutely amazed by that stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
I've used it. I've experimented, kind of like with the gel. Like it's marketed for your skin, but as you've
Yeah.
described, you've experimented with it for other things. And the clay mask I have too. I live out in the forest, and I get bit by stuff right, left, and center. And I was like, well, hang on a second. The clay mask has bentonite, which pulls things out, and then it has redox signaling, which helps to like stimulate the body to, get new cells in there. And I
Right.
thought, let's rub it on that. So that's what I do. I just like, and it cakes over and it seems to just draw whatever out. I mean, I don't know exactly what's going on. All I can tell you is that relief happens.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like safe to try. That's what I love about ASEA's products. Like they're safe to play with, and no big deal. So the last thing I'll ask you is, we didn't talk about it, but Jason has his work, right? He's a broadcaster. He does a lot of videos. He's always sharing information, and he has quite a few people that follow him and appreciate his knowledge. And you guys felt so strongly about this, you
Mhm.
brought it to that audience. So tell me why you chose to do that.
Well, I mean, how can you not share this? It's just so great. I mean, if everybody could find relief in the benefits that we have, what that's you felt almost guilty not sharing it,
Yeah.
so the more we can help, the better. And if it's something that is non-toxic and all these benefits, it's not just one, two, or three, it's helping things that you don't even know it's helping. So, it's a 360 good thing right there. Yeah.
It is. I know. I felt the same sense. It's like a sense of responsibility once you realize the
Yeah.
power of redox, that it's non-toxic, it can't contraindicate, it won't hurt anybody, it can only be additive to someone's health. It's like, yeah, I need to share it with people. And I'm so grateful to you guys because you have a larger voice, right? Your voice can reach a lot of people. And I just appreciate the number that you've been able to help. People that you may never even meet that have been blessed because you all chose to share this. And I just think it's such a beautiful thing. So thank
I
you so
appreciate
much, Dina, for coming on here and for sharing your
My
story.
pleasure. Anytime.